Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the Curly Haired Simmer. My name is Curly Daisy, and we are back with another episode. We are back with the first official episode of the Mars Legacy. First things first, I kept calling my girl Kaylee last episode. Her name is Callie, like from Grey's Anatomy, like the rapper Callie. Now that is situated, Seesaw, the Mars had a very good first night in their house. Yes, they did. They slept on the couch and then they broke in the bed. Now, I will go ahead and give you guys a full disclaimer. I did have to go ahead and remove Rat Boy Sims save file. My computer just could not handle it. But if your computer can handle it, get that save file. It is everything. I did, however, before I got rid of it, I did save a few of the lots. And then I added my own lots. So Newcrest is filled, except for one lot. And I did add some new families to Newcrest. So the world is not empty, per se. I'm going to have Callie go back to sleep and get some rest while I talk to you guys a little bit. So this is, if you watch part 1, you know that this is going to be a self-guided, kind of my own rules generation challenge. And I have since come up with some rules for this generation. I'm going to pause it. Generation 1, the goal is to have 5 kids. For the husband, the goal is to have 5 kids, reach the top of his career, complete his aspiration, which is to become fabulously wealthy, to get a pet, to max out the video game skill, to max out the robotic skill, max out the parenting skill, and build a treehouse. For the wife, Miss Callie, she has to have 5 kids, obviously with her husband, write a children's book for each child, complete her aspiration of being a housewife. She has to get a pet. She has to max out her writing skill, max out her cooking and baking skill. She has to max out her parenting skill. And she's going to insist that they take one family vacation per summer. And the ultimate goal, other than having 5 kids and all that, is to buy a large house in San Sequoia. That I've already put down. And you might recognize that it was in one of the newest uploads by James Turner, formerly known as The Sim Supplies build. So we'll take a trip and we'll see that a little bit later. They are both pretty hungry, but we don't have any groceries, and he doesn't start work for 2 more days, according to this. Oh, they're cuddling. Super sweet. I just gotta record this. Alright, so they don't have work for 2 more days. He doesn't have work for 2 more days. So today, I'm going to go ahead and have them go get breakfast somewhere this morning. I also want them to go ahead and put up some paint on these walls and, yeah, start making some money. So we'll go ahead and wake them both up. Y'all can go ahead and take a shower. Where you grow leg hair at? Okay, yeah, shave that leg hair. And while she's in the shower, you can go ahead and brush your teeth. Go ahead and get up. I try to play with the walls up as much as possible, but I'm just not great with it, so I'm at least leave half walls. Okay, not me dragging stuff all over the house. So if you haven't seen part 1, which I hope you have, this is Naveen Mars and this is Callie Mars. They are newlyweds. They are the first generation of 10, have no other family other than the two of them. And yeah, he is a kind of a geeky sim. He wants to get to the top of the engineering career, and he's very inventive. I kind of see him kind of like a Stew Pickles, but instead of toys, it's engineering type of vibe is what I get from him. And then for Callie, she wants to be a stay-at-home mom. She does not want to get a career. She does, however, want to write screenplays. So we're going to get her into that. As soon as she get out of the shower, he can hop in, and then they can go get some breakfast. I'm going to meet you guys at the restaurant when we get there, so you guys don't have to sit and wait and watch this. All right, so we have just arrived at the restaurant, and I'll be sure to input the creator name and the listing off the gallery. This is a super cute area. I cannot remember if I got this off the gallery or if this was one of Rat Boy Sims builds. I think I got this off the gallery though. All right, so let's go ahead and this cute little table. All right, we're finally getting our table situation together. The host is showing us around. This place is really beautiful. It's outdoors. It's a nice warm day. Oh, that's one of our neighbors right there. Derek Dreamer is here. I want to give him a makeover for sure. This definitely is going to be one of their spots that they come to often. Yes, y'all come sit together. Sit down, please. Where he went? Come on, sit next to her. Looking super cute. Oh my goodness. They're handsome. They're a cute looking couple for sure. All right. You gotta use the bathroom, but I'm gonna cheat that. Yeah. And we're gonna go ahead and order for the table because we know it takes forever for the food to come out. It is 10:27 a.m. so we're not gonna do any hard liquors. I think Miss Callie is gonna get a macchiato, and we're gonna have Naveen get an orange juice. Yeah, that seems right. And for breakfast, when they have breakfast food too, this is the perfect brunch spot for sure. French toast for Naveen, and I think she's gonna get an eggs Benedict. Yeah, I'm gonna go in and change this menu, add some things to this menu, but for now this is fine. This is a super cute restaurant. Like, just take it all in. It's giving me all the feels. It's a beautiful day. Like, this restaurant is just perfection. Everything. If we just can get rid of the paparazzi, that would be great. So I'm gonna have them interact with each other, flirt. The good thing about being in a booth is that you guys get to flirt and interact. I'm not staring at your boobs, I'm staring at your heart. I mean, he don't have boobs, so Callie really appreciates receiving such kind attention from Naveen just now. That affection made her feel extra special. Does that mean Callie particularly likes affection? Yes, especially from Naveen, of course. I don't understand why I wouldn't let them make out, but I let them do this. Let's see, let's try it again. Oh, Gotta get the super sweet. Wish he didn't have this above him, but you know, I think that's our food coming this way. Let's see what it's looking like. All right, it doesn't look terrible. Let's see what the quality is. Let's turn this headlight effects on. I don't want. They making out for a long time, or is it just me? Do they all? The Sims always make out this long, or are they just extra in love? Normal. His French toast is poor. Jeez. Well, he gonna eat it. He just gonna be sick. I don't want them to have to wait no longer. The French toast was the chef's choice. I don't understand why the chef's choice was poor. Why are you getting up to eat? Sit down. Sit down, please. And she need to walk away. She done served us this poor food. Now she gonna sit down after she finished her food. Okay. Drink your little macchiato. Are you gonna sit and drink it? No, of course not. All right. This was almost a successful trip to a restaurant. Almost. You know, his food was kind of poor. And his food was kind of poor and she can't sit down, but other than that, it's not a bad time. They have big 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have large tables too, so they can come here with a group of people. Ooh, this looked like a little. Now this is a private area. Derek Dreamer, of course, Derek would have this little private area all to himself to eat at. That's nice. Anyways, let's go ahead and head. I want to show you guys the home that they want to get. It is in San Sequoia. They have to go to the hardware store. They got a new milestone. Anyway, they want to go. They have to go to the hardware store anyway. So let's just say, no. I just want to show y'all the new house. Okay, just don't follow the storyline really, but I just want to show y'all the new house, what they're saving up for. It's funny because in my other Let's Play, Justice Jordan, she is also saving up for a new house as well. This one is a lot cheaper because hers is completely furnished and it's in the city. This one is not furnished at all. So like I was saying, this house is not furnished at all, so it's not as expensive as it could be. This is by James Turner. I will be sure to put in the lot. Put in the gallery post. You can also search his YouTube and see him building it as well. I did make some changes to it though. He had like this like indented area for like a little living space for another sim. I got rid of that. Just didn't see it fit in my play style. I'm gonna have them come in and look at it. Let's just say there's an open house and they just came to go view it. This is definitely the house of their dreams. I mean, it's not perfect. It's a little dark for their taste on the inside, but on the outside, you know, they love the colors green. They love the fact that most of the house is on one floor. It just has this one little extra area which they can just make like an in-law suite up here probably. So yeah, like the kitchen is huge. This is the master bedroom with a huge closet area that they're probably going to redo the closet area. This is the laundry room. I took out the washer and dryer that was in here. I took out mostly all the furniture. Took out the refrigerator. There was a bathroom in here, but I decided to make it a pantry instead. James Turner did say that this was originally supposed to be a pantry, but he didn't see the point of a pantry in The Sims. But Rob Machine has a mod that makes these shelves, the pantries on those shelves, like Sims won't come and try to eat the food, like with the bread and the eggs and stuff. The Sims won't come eat it, and it will never go spoiled. It'll stay good as long as they're on that shelf. So that pantry is actually useful. There is a garage area, and there are 5 extra bedrooms apart from their main one. Not to mention there is this area up here. So I'm thinking that they're gonna have at least 5 children and a pet. So they need a big house. Not to mention, I'm gonna ask them to come out here. There is also this huge backyard space, like so huge, plenty of trees, so they can get a tree house going, and they can just see themselves hosting and just having like just so much fun here. So yeah, that's their goal. This house is about, let's see how much it is when I took everything out. It's near the pier, just beautiful. This house is $65,683. So I'm going to say they got to save up about $70,000 to be able to move into this house. Those roundups, for the furniture and the first bills and stuff. So with Naveen being the primary breadwinner, they got some work to do for sure. She'll make some money from her screenplays, but she doesn't even have a writing skill yet. So it'll be a while before she even starts making money via screenplays. Because she's only going to publish the screenplays. The children's book, those are just going to be, is going to keep those in her keepsake box or something. But yeah, this is their future home that they're working towards. Remember it well, because they will be coming back to it. San Sequoia is the goal. Newcrest is just the jumping point for them, for sure. Should be going home. I'll meet with you guys back at home, and we're going to pick out some wallpapers for these guys. So we are back home. I'm just going to go ahead and turn on autonomy. I had turned it off when I was trying to make my little intros that I'll be making. So I'm gonna go ahead and come inside, and they need to go ahead and pick out some wallpapers. This house is so not done. They only have $2,822, but I think we can spare a little bit for some wallpapers. We also have to get some groceries, so we don't want to spend too much. Both their favorite color is green, so there's that. We could do some greenery, but I know I'm going to want to have some green in the furniture too, so maybe not too much green wallpaper. This is 10 apiece. I want to get something that looks nice to really elevate the space. Thinking not like just starch white, maybe more of a cream if we do go that route. No. Let's see what this looks like. I don't love it with, let me turn the lights back on. There's that as well. Come in here, go here, turn on all lights. All right, now we can actually see what we're doing. I do not love this kitchen at all, but we're not gonna mess with the kitchen for right now. One thing at a time. First things first, let's just get some decent wallpaper. We could do a gray. Or is that boring? Is that too dark? This is a pretty color. Maybe a feature wall? And then cream? Maybe? What do y'all think? Because I also want them to have green in their furniture. So I didn't want every wall in their house to be green, even though they love green. But like, if that makes sense. Let me know what you guys think about what I'm doing. You know, if it doesn't look good to y'all, let me know and I'll consider changing it. Not gonna paint this room because it is a nursery that he is using currently as like a workspace, but I'm not gonna waste the money on painting those walls right now. So for the bedroom, should we do the same kind of thing? Make this dark green and the rest cream? Should we make it all cream or should we make it all the green color? Let's see. I kind of like the dark aesthetic though. What if I did the opposite? Did all those green walls, but just then had like a cream statement wall? No, that's weird. I kind of like the contrast of the green with the floors. Or like I said, I could have just the statement wall over here again. Or we could do the whole room. I don't know. I think I'm going to leave the whole room green for now. And like I said, I'm open to any suggestions that y'all have. If y'all hate it, let me know. Yeah. I think I'm also going to go ahead and get a few cleaning supplies. I want to get a vacuum cleaner. The cheapest one. Yeah, let's get the cheapest one for now. Everything don't have to be green just because it's their favorite color. I'm telling myself that, y'all. I gotta remind myself that. What else? They need a washer and a dryer. Dirty clothes hampers. I'm not gonna get a washer and dryer just yet. I am gonna go ahead and get a dirty clothes hamper though, just so I can like, it'll force me to get it sooner than what I would have gotten it. Hampers. What's this one? That one looks like exactly what you would see at a laundromat. It's super cute. I actually might put in, that last lot in the world, I think I'm going to make it a laundromat. I've just decided. This one is the cheapest, so that's the one we're going to get. Pretty much everything we're getting is just the cheapest at this point. What else do we need? We got laundry. I could get a computer for her to start working on her stuff, but the problem with that is we do not have a desk, so I would have to get a computer and a desk, and we're just not ready to spend all that money. We still gotta get groceries. Which, speaking of groceries, we need to go ahead and get the Amazon card. So that we can order all the things that we need. I know you can order groceries on the refrigerator, but I just prefer to order groceries this way. This is a mod by Ravishing that I'm looking for. Alright. And this, I already have one right there. There we go. Thinking ahead. Oh, I can get a big picture frame for $15. But I already have all these pictures here. I kind of just want to put it here for when they do get a picture. That's probably a waste of money, but I don't really care. Now their home is looking a lot better. A lot better for sure. I'm gonna have him go ahead and tinker at the robotics station. Go ahead and start working on your career. And for her, I'm gonna have her shop. Let's buy some groceries. That's not the starting place, I don't think. Ingredients, yes. Let's get a cheese, some milk, honey. Let's get some bread. Hopefully the Sims don't be eating it crazy. I might go ahead and get that shelf in here, put that shelf in here so that they won't be trying to eat everything all the time. Let's get a salmon. Let's go to fruits and vegetables. Let's get an apple, a pineapple. There's a pineapple upside down cake that she might try to make. Let's get some potatoes. Oh, this thing say, oh, I'm just over here not paying attention at all to how much money I'm spending at all. I done lost my mind. Okay, we're just gonna stop there. We're gonna stop there. I want to see if I can get one of those shelves that I was talking about, that I showed you guys earlier. It's not here. Is it here? No. I'm just gonna search. All right. I think we should just get one little, pop one in right here. I kind of just want to make it look like it fit perfectly snug right there. Oh, nope. So, and they're not that expensive either. Let's get that one, and then we might get one more. Okay, let's move this over a little bit. Should I get one more? Put it right here. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna go to her inventory, and all the stuff that they like to go in there and grab and eat, we're gonna put on here. That way they won't just be wasting food, especially the extras of stuff. Like we have 3 breads, we can put a couple of them there, and then this one I can put the rest in here. More choices. Open. I know it seems weird to have cheese on a shelf, but trust me, it works. There is, see, no time, no spoiling time, where these do have spoiling time, so it just works. It just helps to have it. With the sugar in here. Alright, now that we have some food, let's see what we can make, because if I didn't say already, I do have Simple Living on. That's why I just went to the trouble to buy all those ingredients. We can make collard greens and we can make fettuccine alfredo. I don't know why, but fettuccine alfredo seems like the perfect first meal for like a new couple in a new house, because you know people always make fun of young women and be like, oh y'all fettuccine warriors, always making alfredo. But you know, alfredo is actually good, so I guess so. Gonna have her come in here and make some alfredo for her man. Wonder what desserts can she make. What skills does she need to get to? Cooking level 2, handiness level 2, logic 2, gardening 2. What are you doing? Are you still tinkering? And you got a sentiment with Kelly. Let's see about these sentiments that they have for each other. He is deeply connected to her and she is deeply connected to him. He finds her very attractive. They're married. They have amazing compatibility. She's interested in men. And these are her traits, which if you watch part 1, you already know all of her traits. So should have watched the intro. Looks like he's finished tinkering. It says sore subject. Ouch, that smarts. No pain, no gain. In the pursuit of great innovation, and he got some robotic parts doing that. And he can now create chatterbox once he gets so many robot parts. All right. Looks like she has finished making that fettuccine alfredo. Are you hungry, sir? No, he's just a little tired, but he's good. Have her come and vacuum around. Is your name Google? Because you're everything I'm searching for. Okay. Where is the welcome wagon? Because this is a new save. Like I said, I had to reload into a new save. So, and there are people in these 2 houses. So, why didn't they come welcome us? I don't know. There is a fishing hole right across the street. I don't know if he's a fishing type of guy, but like, it's a fishing hole right across the street. It seems remiss of him not to use it. And he's feeling super flirty. Sometimes pick out lines work. Fresh and frisky. They're both feeling super flirty. So I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and they're both feeling it. But first things first, I want him like I was saying, first things first, I want him to ask her to stop using birth control. They're married. They've got their first home. They want 5 kids, so they got to get started having kids sooner than later. Oh. I need to change my calendar because it's a new save. All that. Gameplay. Other environment. Season length 28 days. Apply changes. Yes. And then I want to go in here and add their birthdays. I think I'm going to, like, I have aging off, but I think I'm going to go ahead and add birthdays in for them. For Kelly, I think her birthday is going to be in the fall, but I don't want her to age up that soon. So this first birthday that passed, I'm not going to age her up, but I'm going to go ahead and give her a birthday in the fall. Alright, you guys, I am back and I've just finished adding some holidays. I added Juneteenth, Spooky Day, Callie's birthday. She's not going to age up here, but I just wanted that to be her birthday. Harvest Fest, Winterfest, New Year's Eve, first day of spring, Love Day has been moved up. This is Naveen's birthday, and this is Easter. If you guys have any other holidays that you guys want to see, please let me know and I will consider adding them. Alright, so Callie will no longer use protection when having woohoo with Naveen. Alright. So, since they're both feeling it, let's go ahead and woohoo it up then. I'm not going to have them try for a baby just yet, but I do have Risky Woohoo on. And if it happens, it happens. I'm going to put this food in the refrigerator. Don't want it to go bad. So yes, yes, folks, we have started the episode with Woohoo, and we are ending the episode with Woohoo. Am I trying really hard to get them pregnant? I do not know. But this is a growing together generation, so probably they do want to have 5 kids, so yeah, let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and stop it here. If you guys enjoyed this part, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see from them. In the next part, Naveen will be headed off to work. Callie will be doing her housewife bull, and we're just gonna have fun with these two. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye guys.